you can see, we have a little bit of wet on the road, but the sun, it's not warm, it's still cold. I mean, we're only talking, oh god, I can't remember what the temperature is at the minute. It's only about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, if my calculations right, about 10 degrees centigrade. So it's not that warm. But as you can see, the roads are good. A little bit of debris, but it's not too bad. But the sun's out, and it's great to be alive. It is drying out the roads nicely. Now, just for interest, I've got a new screen coming because the GV1 that you can see, it's scratched to hell, and I've tried cleaning it, and that's about as good as it gets. So I've got another one coming. Somebody found an old, brand new one that they didn't need, so they very kindly donated it to me. So thank you very much. And here we are now, going across the bridge into Albion. It's stunning views. I'm going to be going a little bit further because there's two bridges. It spans two gorges, so you got to see it. It's amazing. look at this coming down. I mean, look at that. Then you're coming across this wonderful bridge. I mean, that is a hell of a view. And it just keeps on going. It's just brilliant. I love this place. It's like heaven on earth. I mean, these roads are really good, and you're not far from the ocean. I mean, we're only about half a mile inland, and this the 101 comes up from the 128 and then just runs all the way into Mendocino. And it is, I mean, it's stunning. What can I say? It is absolutely stunning. It's great roads. Admittedly, it rains a lot until probably May, or the end of April, May, and then it's sunny, and it's never too hot. It's always about 10-15 degrees lower than inland and lower than further south. So it's absolutely temperate. It is beautiful weather. You can't beat it. Man, I do love the sound of this Boxer engine. Even though it's done 110,000 miles, it's now just warmed up, and the growl and the pull from it is absolutely awesome. I love it, and don't let anyone ever tell you that a BMW at 110,000 miles is over the hill, because it's not. It's just warmed up. And if you want an entry-level adventure bike, and it's your first time and you don't want to lay a lot of money out, a second-hand R1150GS is perfect money. You can pick them up for anything between, say, $3,000 to $5,000, good ones, and you can put some decent tyres on them, take them off-road, and you can have an absolute blast. I mean, I'm going to be taking this off-road shortly, and then I'll be able to show you exactly how good an R1150GS is off-road. Okay, It's not going to tackle the newer kit. It can't beat the newer kit. But I tell you something, it won't disgrace you out there. It is a beautiful bike. It's got great pull, great torque. You can have, with the right tyres, so much fun off-road. Just try it and see. What you got to remember is that the boxer engine that is attached to this bike, it's not high in horsepower. It's only about 85 brake horsepower, but the torque in it is incredible. The low down grunt, that's great for being off-road. Okay, you're not going to keep up with the professionals. You're not going to keep up with some of the newer kit that's got more mechanically or electronically enhanced grip and everything else, but this is a great bike for off-road. You just can't beat it. It's a faultless all-rounder. I know I'm biased towards BMW, but unfortunately I can't help it. They build some of the best bikes ever, and what can you do? And here we are, Van Damme car park again, and the entrance to the state park. It is heaven on earth around here. What can I do? I got Sam coming over shortly, and then I'm going to be running these roads on the K1600. So you'll have the K1600 and this R1150GS, and then when they're delivered, the new R1300 GS Adventure, and then we can do them back to back. But right now, this little adventure bike is absolutely superb. Now we're coming through Little River, and we're just coming up to the entrance into Mendocino. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. It really doesn't. I love this place. There's Mendocino in the distance. You can just see it on the peninsula sticking out, and the approach to it is absolutely wonderful. And it's a nice, easy, well-kept road. And Caltrans, I tip my hat to you, my friends. You look after these roads beautifully and make certain that the roads are good and they're fully accessible. Now, we've had a number of landslides just recently. The bad weather has really caused some problems, but Caltrans are out all weathers to make certain that we're back on the roads as quick as possible. Occasionally, yep, there has to be road closure and there has to be, well, outages, but we live in a beautiful part of the world that's remote, and I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is heaven on earth. And having a bike like this, to be able to go up and down the coast, over the dunes, up into the woods, into the mountains, it's absolutely wonderful. Now, a quick check of my fuel means that I've got to go and get some gas. And guess what? It's only $5 a gallon. I know. Europe's paying $11 to $12 a gallon. It's incredibly expensive. Here, we get to drive all the time. We have to, so the fuel isn't that expensive. So I'm going off into Fort Bragg, go and pick up some gas, and then turn around and then go back through Mendocino and come back and then just enjoy it. And all around me, I got a lot of state parks. So I got Russian Gulch coming up, which is the park you keep on seeing it just on the periphery of my left hand. So that is a beautiful place to be, and it's got an amazing campground, amazing place for barbecues, watch the sun go down, watch the whales going past. It's incredible. And then all of the gorges are bridged, so you get to drive over and take a beautiful route everywhere you go. Now, sorry about the wind noise, guys. Damn, I'm getting tongue-tied just recently. Sorry about the wind noise. Unfortunately, these little GoPro 11s don't have external mic ports, so you just happen to hear it the way it's being said, recorded, and everything else. There's a microphone on the front and microphone on the back, so my apologies there, guys. But if you think about it as well, just thinking about the GS 1150. So Monty, it's a 21-year-old bike, got 110,000 on the clock, it's running smooth as a nut, it's beautiful, and it's as comfortable on the road as it will be off the road. And when I get some time, I'm going to take it off-road, and then you'll be able to see what it's like off-road. But right now, I'm just sticking to on-road and just enjoying that. So it's great. When the better weather comes in the end of April, then I'll take it off-road, and I'll show you what Monty can do off-road. Because I tell you something, it is impressive. This is an impressive bike, and it's a great entry-level adventure bike if you want to get into adventure bikes. If you just want to try an adventure bike out, you're not going to lose on an R1150. They really hold their money, and if you look after them, they look after you, and it's a great bike to use. I mean, I suppose I should apologise really for being biased to BMW, but I can't help it. This Boxer engine, since its inception in 1937, I mean, It's an amazing piece of kit. You can't beat the Boxer engine in any format. I mean, it's done well on on this GSA. It's done well on the R1150 RT that was Becky. It's done well on the R18. It's done well on the R1200 GS adventure bikes, and it's done well on the GS 1250 adventure bikes. I mean, they rule the class. There isn't an adventure bike that comes close to them. And I mean that seriously. So you know what? I'm not going to apologise for being biased. I found a bike that gives me everything I need, the way that I need it, delivers it with maximum grin factor, and looks after me. I look after it, it looks after me, and that's the way it should be. It's just fun in every sense of the word. Anyway, that's my view. If you disagree, that's great too. Everybody has different views, everybody has different requirements when it comes to bike. Mine is all about grin factor, and every time I'm on a BMW, I just grin like a loon, and I will never apologise for that. And it is just bliss. Now I've got the gas station coming up shortly, so I'm going to shut up for a bit, and we'll just fill up with gas and then turn around and then come back and then go in through Mendocino. Then you can see where I live. Just a typical gas station, and as you can see, it's not that expensive. So somebody put in, what is it, 4.5 gallons, and they paid $20 for it, and that is super unleaded. So you can get the regular unleaded, you can get the unleaded plus, or you can get the premium. Now I always put premium in. I just think it's better that way, and that's what I want. And I just like the way that it works with the engine. So it's great. You just hit the button, switch it on, and then just leave it and choose what you want. Hit the switch, and then it just pulls everything in, and it's as simple as that. And in a little while, 4 gallons later. It's just all good. And for that, you get to have 150, 180 miles of just pure fun again. And it's cost you $20. I mean, where can you get that type of fun nowadays for $20? And keeping it clean, guys, so behave yourselves. So, oh, that's it, about 400 gallons, I think. So, it's really interesting, isn't it, watching you fill a tank of fuel. I mean, what can you do? You just have to enjoy. Yeah, $20, and that was 4.5 gallons. I mean, that's crazy money, and I don't care in anybody's way. It's just crazy money. And I've got to fix that, I think. Or it's just me being an idiot, which is potentially true as well. Oh, there was me. I hadn't pushed it down properly. Yep, that sounds about right for me. And we just fire it up, get going, and just enjoy. So you can't complain. And it's as simple as that, guys. We're off again, and we're on the run. So, as you can see, we had a fair bit of rain. So we had rain, hail, more rain, high winds, more rain. So if you wanted a car wash, you just left your car out overnight, and you had a real good car wash. But there was so much rain yesterday, it was really bad. We had probably about 3.5 to 4 inches of rain over the 24-hour period. So it made riding slightly impossible. So I didn't really want to get too worried about riding. But hey, it was all good. But I mean, now we got the good weather coming, and it's just going to be fun. Now you've probably noticed, around here everybody drives courteously. Might not be like that in the rest of the US, but up in the Mendocino area, we're really courteous. We don't get too close, we give each other space. If I do get too close, I have to back off. But there's a good relationship between the four wheels and the bikers. So it's really good. No one tries killing you, and that is such a relief. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this road. It's well kept. It's well maintained, and beautifully tree lined. And not far from here, we got Hendy Woods with some of the biggest and the best redwoods ever in the US. So you can't complain at that. Anyway, guys, we're coming up to the end of this part. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, then please do. And any comments, just please attach them and I'll try and address them. And if we can, I'll include them in the next video.